Hey, you guys. So let's take a look and see what message Spirit has for you at this time. Okay. So I get that someone is no longer hiding the truth from themselves. There may be somebody who was willfully blind or willfully ignorant to a certain truth, and they're not doing that any longer. This energy may have been at a crossroads for a while. They may have stayed stuck in fear. They may have been afraid that they would never have what they wanted. It really feels like it's a romantic understanding, and it looks like they're finally making a choice to stand in truth. Finally making a choice to move and stand in truth. And it looks like they're headed your way. So it really feels like this, maybe they were in between coming toward you to connect with you in a romantic sense. Maybe it could have been that they felt imprisoned in another relationship or something there, and they were, worried about should they stay in this old environment or come towards you, or whatever the case may be. They are now headed towards you. They are accepting the truth of what they truly want. And even though it may not be easy, they're stepping outside of this fear to take action to come toward you. They don't feel it's going to be easy. I mean, the Knight has this suit of armor on, It looks like they feel like there could be a sense of, things that they have to shield themselves against to try to get to you. But it's in a sense, you could say that they're prepared for that. The armor speaks of being prepared for whatever is necessary for them to go through to get that cup to you, bring their love to you in some sense, whether that's from you because they did not show up the way that you wanted in the past, or this other energy that they have had to navigate out of. And they may have already navigated out of it. And for many, they could be still in the process of doing so. Yeah, truth and clarity. They're afraid. They are afraid, but they're coming forward. They maybe feel like they don't have the right words, or they don't know if you'll accept their energy in. Yeah, I mean, I really do get for some of you that they may have already left this other energy behind, or they're at least very strongly accepting that they are removing themselves from it if they haven't. And for some, they may be waiting on the right moment, but they're definitely looking toward a future with you, or looking toward headed with you. And maybe they want to also come in and say, you're right. You were right. You were always right about this, and they're wanting to validate so many things. But I do get some sense of anxiety and fear, a lot of anxiety and fear here about whether or not you'll be willing to accept them. Yeah. Regardless, they are coming toward you. Yeah, all they do is think about you and what they want, and they're worried, up at night, anxious. You are who they know they're meant to be with. You are who they know they're meant to be with. And it's interesting. This card, all this fear, in the background is the castle that they were afraid they would not be able to have with you. All they can think about is getting this castle, getting this foundational understanding with you. All they can think about is getting to you and the life that they want with you. They are very worried, very stressed out. How do I get there? How do I get this person to understand that I get it? I understand now. How do I get back into heaven in some sense? I really get that. There's a lot of self-reflection here. So they're on their way to you. I get that. But there is still some time where they have to just really reflect, because they may want to say certain things with you. And I do get that they are figuring out what they want to say. Part of it is them wanting to let you know how right you were. Part of it is them wanting to validate this truth to you. But I also get that there may be other things that they feel they need to bring to the table. And Spirit holds all of our knowledge and understanding. And I don't feel that Spirit's giving them all of the right things, or all of the communication, or all of the understanding of how to show up just yet, because it wants them to sit with themselves and really process, But they're very much spying on you. They're very much paying attention to you. They're very much trying to see and know what's going on in your environment because they do not want to miss out on an opportunity with you, but they understand that they have to come correct. They understand that they can't just come with, words. There's more here. They're trying to figure out the right actions to take, the bigger ways that they can show you that they want this with you. They're trying to figure all of that out. Yeah. They may really feel like they messed up. They lost out on an opportunity. For some of you, maybe they feel like you are with somebody or you have a partner or whatever the case may be, and they're afraid that, it's too late. But they are coming towards you. They are, keeping track and keeping their eye on you. Very soon, they are going to show up. They're just still in the process of figuring out what's the best way to go about it. But they see the truth. They understand the truth. They're not stuck in this environment any longer, or they're waiting for the right moment to free themselves, but they're not looking back at that. They're looking forward and headed towards you. But that's all I have. I hope this message resonates, and if it didn't, I hope you find what does.